Hi artists, it's your art teacher, Miss Herring, and I'd love for you to craft along with me today. You are going to need a glue stick, a pencil, some crayons, a pair of scissors, and 2 pieces of construction paper. You're going to have a black piece of construction paper as your base, and then a smaller, your color might be different, piece of construction paper that we're going to use for our collage. Artists, this video is going to run all the way through, so you can have your teacher pause the video so that you can complete a step and then press play to continue when you're ready. Go ahead and pause the video now to make sure you have your supplies ready to go. All right, our first step is going to be the first step we always have in art, which is to write our name on our paper. And the great thing about black is that our pencil has kind of a shiny graphite in it that will still show up even though the paper is dark. Go ahead and write your name on the back of your paper, nice and big. Then flip your paper over and set it to the side. We're going to be making an adventure camping craft this week. So we're going to create a tent from this rectangle. Now, a tent isn't shaped like a rectangle. I want you to think for a second, what shape is a tent? Do you have it in your head? Go ahead and tell someone near you the shape of a tent. That's right, tents are shaped like triangles. So we are going to take this rectangle and transform it into a triangle. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to fold our paper in half. Make it sideways, wideways, and then we're going to fold it over and crease it and open it up. The next step is we're going to take the corners and we're going to fold them over one side, and then we're going to fold over the other side all the way to the bottom so it lines up. And there in the middle, do you see it? That's right, it's our triangle. If you need to pause to redo this step, the first one was to fold it in half, unfold, and then take the left corner, fold it down so that it's flat on the bottom, and then take the right side and fold it so it's flat on the bottom. And that gives us a triangle. Pause if you need to catch up. Now we're going to take our scissors and cut out our triangle tent. I'm going to keep my scissors straight ahead. And that actually is a triangle too, so I can save it if I mess up. And then I'm going to come and cut this line right here. You can save these scraps for later. Set them to the side. All right, artists, now we have our tent shape. But I want to be able to see inside of this tent. So I'm going to imagine on this center line, cutting up to about right here. So I'm going to take my pencil and make a little dot to tell me to stop. Don't cut past this line, Miss Herring. I'll let you get your dot drawn. And we have a little crease to guide us. So let's cut right on that crease. Pause if you need to get caught up on this step. Okay, you have your line cut. Now we're going to fold these flaps back like this. so that we can see inside of the tent. The next step is for us to select where we want our tent to be on our paper. I don't want to put it right at the very bottom because then I can't show the ground and the things that are around it. So I'm going to come a little bit above the bottom of my paper, and this is where I am going to glue my tent down. You might choose to glue yours a little bit to the side or a little bit higher, and that's okay. You're the artist, this is your piece of work, so if you want to glue your tent in a different spot, that is a-okay. Let's talk about our glue. When we open it up, we do not need to twist it high like a chapstick. It should be sticking over the top just a little bit so that it doesn't break off. We are going to take our tent and we're going to flip it over. Make sure those flaps are down and you have the letter V, an upside down one. We're going to put a streak of glue on one side and a streak of glue on the other side. Find where you want it to go. Press down. And you can rub it a little bit to really make it stick to the paper. And I need a little bit more glue on this corner, so I'll do that now. We're done with our glue, so let's twist that cap down, or twist the base down, and then put the cap back on so it snaps. Artists, we have a good start here. Our tent is placed in our camp area. It's night with that black sky. Now we're going to use crayons to draw some details. And the great thing about crayons is the wax and the pigment in them shows up on black paper. You think about where you want to camp. Maybe you're camping at the beach. Maybe you're camping in the mountains or near a river or a lake. You can draw whatever background you'd like. Think about the colors you'd like to use, and if you prefer to use pencil first and then to trace with crayon, you can. I'm going to draw some background behind my tent. I'm going to come a little bit up and draw a line, and I'm going to come to this side and draw a line. That's the ground. I might use this light green. Oh yes, that shows up really nice on the black paper. Then you might think of things that are around your campsite. I think if I went camping, I would want to go camping near a river. So I might draw kind of a wavy line at the bottom that shows a river. And it's not camping without a little fire. So I think I'm going to have my fire set up right over here. Again, you can draw with crayon or you can draw with pencil. Go ahead and start drawing with me. What's going to be at your campsite? Are there animals nearby where you're camping? I wouldn't mind some friendly animals at my campsite. Maybe some deer, birds, owls. I wouldn't want a bear near my campsite though, because you know Miss Herring would be camping with her little dogs. So no bears near my campsite, but if you like bears and you want to put some bears at your campsite, go for it. Who's going to be sleeping in this tent? Maybe they need a sleeping bag. If you want to draw yourself at your campsite, you can do that too. Maybe there are trees where you're camping. I like to do my outline lines first and then go back and add the color inside. You have to press a little bit harder than normal when you're coloring on black construction paper. And sometimes when we're pressing hard, our crayon might break. But you know what's great about crayons is they still work when they're broken. Even a broken crayon still colors. So we just have to change our grip, but it still works. All right, I'm gonna let you continue to add details to your nighttime camping scene. And artists, while you're doing that, your teacher is going to come around and give you a few star stickers that you can place in your night sky. And if you'd like to add the moon in your sky, a nice white or yellow crayon is great for drawing the moon. You can add some glow around it. Of course, we know the moon doesn't actually glow, it's reflecting light from the sun. Artists, I hope you have fun making your adventure camping craft. You can continue to add details, perhaps add yourself and your family or your friends, whoever you're camping with, and you can close your tent and open it up for a little surprise of who or what is inside. I can't wait to see your artwork soon. Bye-bye.